In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix the Fusion 360 meshing error called phase solid meshing, and more importantly, why it happens so you can avoid it in the future. This is a really common issue when running simulations in Fusion 360, especially if you're working with complex or imported models. If this video helps you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Fusion 360 tutorials just like this. Alright, let's jump right in. So first, what does this error actually mean? The phase solid meshing error happens when Fusion 360 fails to generate a mesh inside your solid body. In simple terms, Fusion can't properly fill your model with simulation elements, which means the simulation can't run. This usually comes down to problems in your geometry. Let's go through the most common causes and how to fix each one step by step. The first and most important fix is to verify that your body is a valid solid. Sometimes your model might look fine on the outside, but it's actually not watertight. To fix this, go to the Solid tab, then use the Stitch tool if you're working with surfaces. Make sure everything is fully closed into a solid body. You can also use the Repair tool to detect and fix geometry issues automatically. If Fusion detects gaps or errors, fix those first before attempting to mesh again. Next, simplify your model. This is one of the biggest reasons meshing fails. If your design has tiny fillers, small holes, sharp edges, or unnecessary details, it makes meshing much harder. Go through your model and remove anything that isn't critical for the simulation. You can use tools like delete face or simplify features directly in your timeline. The cleaner your geometry, the easier it is for Fusion to mesh it. Another common issue is internal intersections. This happens when bodies overlap or faces intersect inside the model. Even if you can't see it clearly, it can break the meshing process. To fix this, check your bodies carefully and use combine or inspect tools to make sure there are no overlapping volumes. Everything should be clean and properly joined. If you're working with imported files like STEP or STL, this is a very common source of errors. Imported geometry often comes with hidden defects. In this case, use the repair workspace or try converting the mesh into a solid and rebuilding problem areas. Sometimes the best fix is to recreate certain features from scratch instead of relying on the imported geometry. Now let's talk about mesh settings. If your geometry looks fine but you're still getting the error, try using a coarser mesh. Go into your simulation study, edit the mesh settings and increase the element size. A finer mesh is more detailed but also more sensitive to geometry issues. A coarser mesh is more forgiving and can often solve the problem instantly. Finally, if nothing else works, rebuild the problematic geometry. This might sound extreme, but deleting and recreating a feature can often eliminate hidden issues that are causing the failure. Quick tip to remember, phase solid meshing errors almost always mean your geometry is either invalid or too complex. Fix the geometry and the mesh will usually follow. And that's it. You now know how to fix the Fusion 360 phase solid meshing error step by step. If this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.